Fred, do you drink the tap water around here?
I've seen what it does to people. I don't get any of that.
What do you mean by that? Like, what's wrong with the tap water?
What do you mean? Fred, talk to us.
But yeah, Fred, just...
You've been here for years, like...
I've been here for 7 years.
7 years at this
I've
high
known
school.
you for 4. You can't tell me what's wrong with the tap water.
If you really want to figure out what's up with the tap water, if you get to the bottom of this, look at the hint water. That new stuff in the cafeteria, look at that.
Are you okay? No. Wait, what? There was an unconscious student right here.
Dude, I was teaching a class of like actually.
There was an unconscious student.
It looks like
right.
somebody spilled their drink though. This is actually like not funny. Like, would you like pee on the floor or something? Like that's like really not funny.
Mr.
You
Evans,
seniors seriously have to get a life.
I swear.
Yeah.
This was a...
You know what? I'm not gonna call Dr. Griffin. You pull some kind of crap like this again, I'm gonna do more than that. I'm gonna be talking to Dad. You're gonna take your Tesla away.
Sorry, Mr. Evans.
Zach Berkson, what are your thoughts on the water at the school?
You know, I've run extensive tests both on the in-school aqueduct system as well as the brook system, and I think it's very likely that they're actually one system and the same. I don't know what to tell you other than it doesn't smell right, it doesn't taste right. But what really tipped me off to what was going on is that it doesn't sound right. It sounds like but one substance known to man. And that's hint. Watermelon, peach, pineapple, strawberry kiwi. We got something big on our hands. And it's bigger than Scarsdale High School. It's bigger than any of us. Now, I can't tell you that we're at the end of our journey, because this is 16 ounces of purified water and other natural flavors. What do you got there, Mike?
Got myself a nice bottled water, nice Poland Spring.
What are you doing with that?
Just drinking it, you know, sometimes I drink it in the middle of the day, sometimes I drink it before, sometimes I drink it after school. Just relieves a little stress.
So, like, were you planning on drinking more Poland with your friends after school? Like, how's that happening? Is there a community?
100%. Always after school, you know, a stressful day. You gotta hang out with the boys, drink a couple Poland Springs, you know, just decompose.
So, why don't you drink tap water?
Oh, tap water? That stuff's no good for you. Can't do that. I'm only drinking the bottled water.
Only drinking bottled, huh?
Do you think you could introduce me to some of these Poland Springers, so to speak?
Oh, of course, of course. Come over after school, Burke. We'll hang out. We'll get a couple Poland Springs to you and me. Just have ourselves a time.
You think you could spot?
Of course, of course. I have Poland Springs on deck.
Really?
Of course.
Your parents cool with it? Everything?
Yeah, always.
Word. And you can like host Poland Spring sessions.
Always. It's Poland Spring sessions, you know, basement, in the garage, whatnot.
All right, great. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yo, Parker, what are you doing with that Poland over there?
Oh, I just had to come here real quick, get out of my math class because that shit was boring. I'm just drinking some Poland Spring. Just trying to get my mind off all the work, but trying to release some stress.
What does your math teacher think about the Poland Spring?
Well, she doesn't know I drink it. Like in class, I'll usually be sitting like this, like I'll keep it tucked right here. So you know when I can just come into the bathroom and go like that. But none of my teachers will see it, so my math teacher doesn't know I do this.
How often do you drink Poland Spring?
I drink it a lot actually, like 3 bottles a day. It used to be like 1 bottle a day would keep me good, but I don't know. Like you just need more of it, like as time goes on. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sam, there's been a lot of discussion about the tap water versus Poland Springs. Like, where do you lie on this discussion?
Yeah, you know, people, they're like freaking out about this Poland Spring water. Like, kind of grew up with it, honestly. Like, saw my brothers drinking it my whole life, and then got into high school. I started kind of popping Poland Spring caps on the weekend, like just being careful with it. You know, I didn't see like there wasn't much shit changing about me or anything. Like, still had the same friends, got my homework done, and then yeah. So I like drink it during the week now. Like, it's not an issue.
So, Zach, how was your day at school today?
It's a pretty long day at school, honestly, but it's a good day for evidence collection. I got some water dispenser water. No one even gave me a second look. I was happy about that. And I collected some brook water, and some people were a little sussed out, but it was worth it, whatever. So I ran some preliminary examinations of the sample collections, and I'm gonna have to crunch some numbers, but it's been a good day at the office, so to speak, and see where these go. Here I've collected a sample of brook water and a sample from the water bottle dispensers at Scarsdale High School, and I'm going to be testing them for impurities and pH differences, but overall just any suspicious compounds that we find in common. That's going to be able to allow us to really narrow it down based on what they have in common. Oh my God. The brook water and the hint water share identical molecular compounds present in exactly the same proportions. This is worse than we thought. Either hint flows like milk in the brook, or brook water flows like poison into our bellies.
What do you plan on doing after you crunch these numbers?
Well, based on the preliminary examinations, there's a suspicious connection between the brook water and hint water. So what I'm going to do is bring some lab rats, so to speak, to, I'm going to give one of them a cup of each of the waters. I'm not going to tell them who's drinking the hint water and who's drinking the brook water. Not that there's necessarily a difference. and we're just gonna see how that pans out for them. So let's go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again because a vision saw.
Simon, what was going through your mind after drinking the sample and while you're sitting in the room? We have you on footage, but we were just wondering what was happening inside of your mind at this time.
What was going through my mind? I mean, I don't even know, a million things, man. Like, first it was kind of euphoric. Like, I don't know, I was seeing these visions of just geometric patterns and everything was so peaceful and harmonious, but then everything took a turn for the worse. I think it was like a real life nightmare. I saw visions of my dad at my 3rd grade Little League championships. When I struck out, he said, "Son, you know, you're not gonna make the family proud on this track." And I said, "Dad, what do I have to do to make you love me?" And he said, "Son, I'm never gonna love you." I'm sorry, what was the question?
How'd you feel once you went up to the room to clear your head after you took the sample?
I don't know, the room was pretty cozy at first, but once the sample, whatever it was, started kicking in, the room just started feeling gross and disgusting and messy. I just felt the sudden urge to clean everything. I mean, like, there wasn't even anything in there, but I was cleaning everything. I mean, I was practically licking dust up off the floor. I mean, but then, you know, once I was done cleaning, felt like, you know, balance had been restored to the universe. Then it was too peaceful. It started to get to me. I had to make everything messy again, you know? Like, it was getting too tense, and I started sweating in that room. Then once it got messy again, I just started feeling gross again, and I had to clean it all over again.
All right, thank you so much for talking to us and taking the time out of your day.
It's really been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Hey,
allowing yourself to be.
do you have any more of that stuff?
Yeah.
So, Elliot, you took one of those samples Zach gave you. How have you felt after taking it?
Pretty good. I had a lot of energy right after I took it. I went downstairs to watch some TV, and there was a game of poker going on. So I bought right in, and I ended up winning it all.
Winning it all.
Yeah.
Really?
So, but usually you're not too good at poker. How'd you manage to come out on top this time?
I mean, this water just allowed me to analyze my opponents very well. Knew their hands before they even played them. Counting cards. Yeah, the usual.
And what would you say if I told you that you were the only one participating in that game of poker?
It's just not true. It's just not facts. Like, I watched myself throw this guy out of his chair and then throw his chair. Just know it didn't happen.
Yo, Teflon Don. What's poppin'?
Nothing really.
What are you doing up there, dude?
Just observing.
Observing? Brooke?
Yeah.
You interested?
It's looking pretty tasty. You know, if I were you, I would really want to get in there and just take a nice swim.
You're trying to get me AIDS? Fucking space AIDS from that brook?
Nah, bro. That's all natural glacier water, bro.
I'll take your word for it, homie. I'll see you around. See you in math class.
See you later, Berkson.
Yo, is that Aiden out there again? Like, no way. Kid can't still be out there.
Still out
Alright, yo, let's go check this out. Yo, go circle around to his right. I'm recording him. What's up, man? What's up, Berkson? How we doing? Why are you still out here by the brook?
Just observing.
Mm.
It's your science class.
All right. What's the assignment?
Take soil samples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard about the rumors about the brook quality and the water dispensers inside, the hint bottles?
No, heard
No.
nothing about it. No. I mean, hints are a fantastic drink, so maybe you should hop on that wave.
Aiden, what the fuck are you doing out here?
Just observing, bro.
It's not nice weather out.
Aiden, empty your pockets.
I got nothing in my pockets.
Empty your pockets.
Got nothing in my pockets. I just gotta go back to class.
Get back down.
I gotta go back to class, bro.
Empty your pockets.
Period's almost over. Period's almost over.
Aiden, empty your pockets.
I mean, like, I got nothing there, and then nothing there.
Go to sleep!
Bro, look at his lock screen.
Makes no sense. Let's see who he's been texting. I don't think he was conducting a science experiment.
What the fuck?
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
What the hell? Let's get the fuck out of here. So, Berkson, what just happened with Aiden outside?
Well, started to see him out there by the brook and thought I'd go over there, try to dig into what he was doing a little bit, because I know there's been stuff going on with the brook. I don't see why he's so interested in it. And I searched his pockets, and it seems pretty clear that Aiden is responsible for the recent contamination of the brook, because I caught him red-handed, essentially. He has a text on his phone explaining that he's done doing whatever his job is to the brook, so I can only assume. And honestly, I think he could go away for a long time. I've reported him to the Scarsdale police. I've let the FBI know. The CIA is trying to exercise jurisdiction. So we'll see what happens to him. It sucks to lose a friend, but if it's for the good of the school, it's for the good of the school. We finally got to the end of our journey, the bottom of the mystery. Aiden Donovan, he's a menace removed from society. The tap water, the hint water, safe to drink once again. Poland Springers will no longer have to lurk in the shadows. I'm just so happy that everything's gonna return to normal.